Hi, today's lesson is on the intro to Fade to Black by Metallica. So it's kind of a riff that's being played and a little mini guitar solo over the top. So the main thing I'm concentrating on at the moment is the guitar solo, but I might do a separate video showing you how the riff goes underneath. Right, so it's in B minor. So we're in this kind of position to start off with. Well, you probably know the B pentatonic minor there, that's what we're sort of starting off in, but these kind of solos tend to use more minor notes as well, sort of natural minor scale notes as well. So I'll just go through as I normally do, just each phrase individually, slowly. So we start off sliding into the 9th fret on the 4th string. And this is a slide in where you don't actually hear the starting point of the slide, you just hear the last note that we're sort of heading towards, which is this. So we play that, then we go to the 7th fret on the 3rd string and then the 2nd string. And then play that 9 again here. So and then we play 3 notes quite quickly, which is the 2nd string, 7, 8, 10. And then a similar thing, we go to 8, 10, 12. And I would use my 3rd finger for the 10 and the 12. Back to the 10. Back to the 8 and then slide to 10. So that little phrase was. And so we want to end up with this finger on the 10. The next one is a little bit tricky because you have to pick the string once and you get a whole load of notes come through just with one pick. So it's actually 12, 10, 8, 7, 8, 7, all with one pick. So it involves slides and hammer-ons and pull-offs like this. So that was pick the 12, pull off to 10, slide to 8, slide to 7, hammer on to 8, pull off to 7. Now you have to do this quite fast, otherwise the note dies away. So that's quite a tricky bit. So we ended up here, and then the next one is 3rd finger here on the 9 on the 3rd string, 2nd string, 7 then 8. And that, when we play that 8, I think he plays it as a sort of a fast hammer on, so it's like this. So you're playing an 8, but you're playing a very quick 7 just before it. And then back to the 7, 9 on the 3rd string. Repeat those 2 notes, 7 and 9. 7 on the 3rd string. 7 on the 4th string and slide to 9. So that was. So from the beginning we've got this. And then from there we go to the 3rd string on the 7, slide to the 6. And then play those same 2 notes again, but this time it's a pull off with your 2nd finger. And then we go to the 2nd string, 8 and then 7. So I'm using the same 2 fingers, but it's not a pull off this time. So that was. Just on the end of this part, this is sort of the end of the first half. Play the 8 again on the 2nd string and slide to 10. So that's the first half of the solo. So the second half, we've ended up with 2nd finger on this 10, 2nd string. You've got to move the same finger up to 15. And there's a little arpeggio pattern that he plays, which is that note. 1st finger on the 14 on the 1st string. Bit of a stretch to the 19 here, leave that finger there. Play this note and pull off to that one. and then down the chord shape, it's a B minor chord, which looks like that. So then we play that note and that note. So that was. And straight into another arpeggio, which is these two fingers here, and you play the 15 and pull off to the 14. 15 on the second string, 14 on the third. That together with the first part, that was. And then we go into a little scale run. This is all without any pausing. From this note here, which is 17 on the second string, we go down a scale, and that it's a B natural minor scale. Play 17, 15, 14. Third string, 16 and 14. Now when you play this 14, we do a full tone bend. That's making the 14 sound like a 16 and then let it back, release it back to a 14. And when you bend with this finger, even on the third string, where you'd normally push the string up, with this finger you tend to pull downwards. So it'd be like this. So that little rumbles. If I play from the beginning of this half, it's and then it's quite fast, that bit, so that takes a bit of practice. And then same note that we've landed on, we play that again and hammer onto the 16, and then play 14 on the fourth string. So it's and then the next phrase, as happens a lot in this solo, the next one starts with the note we've landed on. So we start with this one, play 14, hammer on to 16. Next string, third string, 14, 16. Second string, 14, 15. And then a trill, which is a fast hammer on and pull off, 14, 15, 14. And then 16 on that string. So that was. And then we go back to the second string, 14, 15, 14 again. Stretch up to 19 and do 19, 17, 15. So that was. And from there, we start on this same note, 15, hammer on to 17. And then we go down the B minor triad again that we played earlier, which is. And then 14, 15, this is similar to what we did earlier as well. 14, 15 on the second string, 14 on the third. So we're using this shape again, and then this shape again. And the last part is back to the first string, 14, 15, 14. 15 on the second. First string, 17, 15, 14. So that was. And to finish the solo off, he just does quite a simple thing here. He just plays an A natural minor scale. Now the key has changed at this point, by the way. Just at this point in the solo, it changes key, because we were playing B minor, but now we're in A minor. It goes like this. Now the last note of the scale, if we were just playing a scale, would be here. So the scale would be. It gets to the penultimate note, that one. And then rather than going up to the A here to finish, he goes back on himself to the 13, another trill to hammer on and pull off to 15. 15 on the second string. And then plays the A to finish, which is the 17 there. that run with the scale was. So it's quite a nice way to finish the solo, just running up that scale. So I'm just going to play the second half of the solo again. That's the whole solo. Learn it in 2 halves. I think that's the best way to do it. And the only thing that's a bit difficult is that's part in the first section where you pick the string once but get a whole load of notes. And then the speed of the arpeggio section that starts the second half. So they're the 2 tricky parts, I suppose. If you have any other solos that you'd like me to look at in video lessons, then please put comments below and let me know. Now I'm going to demonstrate the whole solo. Okay, thanks.